Okay, this is a second test that I'm doing. Been asked to check the flexibility of the new tailstock with the indicator. Instead of being on the face of the new tailstock, it's now on the top of the tailstock, and I've zeroed it in, and I'm going to continue drilling the holes. I should move this. Going to continue drilling the hole, and we'll see what the indication is on the dial indicator. Okay, it was on 0. It's now, and I'm pressing quite hard. I'm feeding quite hard, and there is no actual movement from the 0 on the dial indicator, so I can only assume that everything is perfect in that direction, or within a thou. Now, if you're actually going to machine between centers, then I don't really consider that the up and down movement of the center, a revolving center, is high or low to any extent. Certainly 1 or 2 thou I don't think are going to make any difference to the actual size of the shaft that you're machining between centers. I think the most important thing when you're machining between centers is whether the tailstock is lined up vertically with the center of the headstock. So the indication of between 5, I think it was 5 and 8 thou, that is going to be the most important setting if you're turning between centers, because that has to be correct, otherwise you get a parallel, you get a tapered shaft. So I think the flex of between 5 and 8 is certainly much more important than the line up of the center in the vertical position. In other words, if the shaft is a thou below center at the tailstock than it is at the headstock, I don't think it's going to make an awful lot of difference to the diameter or the parallelism of your shaft that you're machining between centers. So this thing here is what is going to control the center of the tailstock with the headstock. So that's where any adjustment is going to take place. I think I've found out that I don't think it's going to be any big deal. Certainly I think it will be as good as the original Taig tailstock, which has its limitations. When I machine the insert, the 1 Morse taper insert for the quill, I had to machine the outside down to a certain size and drop it in the bored out quill with Loctite. Now that had to be pretty good. So but at the same time I had to have the original Taig revolving center sticking out probably 4 inches from the face of the tailstock of Taig's original tailstock. So I'm sure there's a lot of flexibility there, probably more than is ever going to be with this unit. I don't think I have any problems whatsoever. I think it's going to work out fine, and I'm going to leave it at that and say that this unit is, apart from the little bit of cosmetic work I have to do on it, is finished and ready to take over from the old tailstock. So thank you.